how can I get you guys to understand that this is one of the most important things we're going to talk about? Digesting food is the most important thing, because if you aren't digesting your food properly, you are not able to absorb the nutrients out of your food. Absorbing your nutrients is critical. If you are not absorbing your nutrients, then you're affecting your thyroid, you're affecting your brain function, you're affecting your liver, your kidneys are not working properly. So you end up in just an overall weakened state. So I want to tell you a story about a little boy that I was seeing. He was about 10 years old and he was suffering from ADD, ADHD. He couldn't pay attention, he couldn't sit still, he was restless, he was moody and crabby, and he was severely constipated. And his mom was having a hard time giving him supplements, he wasn't taking anything. So she brought him in to see me because she heard that I could help with situations like this. And sure enough, I found out, he was constipated, we need to get him to have a bowel movement. So I gave him some powder to drink because it was different than having to take an actual supplement. And I gave him a fiber powder to take. And that helped him a little bit, but come to find out, he was not eating a variety of food. So he was basically eating a bland kid diet, chicken nuggets, some string cheese, and a yogurt every once in a while. Very constipating diet. So we told him, because he was in terrible pain, he had terrible stomach pain, he'd bend over in pain, couldn't get out of bed sometimes. So we told him that by giving him his powder that he was drinking, that was giving his bacteria, introducing new bacteria to his stomach that was allowing him to have a bowel movement, but that the bacteria weren't staying because he wasn't feeding them enough different types of food. So slowly he started eating new things. First it was carrots, then it was apples, and then he started eating some brown rice, and it was very bland food, but he started eating different foods. And then he started having regular bowel movements. And so we got to see along the way how this helped him. And you know what happened? He started concentrating more. He wasn't so restless. He started calming down. And the minute he stopped eating the good, healthy foods that we were pushing him to eat and reverted back to his old diet, he would get constipated again. So it only took him about 2 or 3 times of having to go through that. And he learned really quickly. He needed to take his supplements and he needed to eat a variety of foods. Okay, all of you remember from anatomy physiology class that when you learned about the cells that are in your body, and all of you understand that we are made up of cells. I say it all the time. We are also made up of bacteria. So bacteria outnumber our cells 10 to 1, which means we are more bacteria than we are cells. That's pretty interesting. Now, something else to think about is bacteria are the oldest living things on this planet. They've been around way longer than we've existed. So we owe them some credit, and they're also digesting our food for us and creating a healthy body for us. You can attract different bacteria into your inner environment by eating different foods and bringing yourself into the environment that you're in. Outside, in the dirt, you're attracting microscopic pieces of bacteria to come into your inner world, into your body. It's pretty amazing. And these bacteria are smart. They know exactly what to do. If you've ever watched a time lapse of, let's say, a dead animal break down, like on National Geographic, and the dead animal's body breaks down, then it becomes one with the earth. What do you think break it down? It's the bacteria doing it. Just like the bacteria in your stomach are breaking down the food that you eat and helping you to absorb it. Now, the bacteria do many other things. They also signal your brain to release all your feel-good hormones. So it's really good for depression and anxiety. Bacteria signal your immune system, like we talked about. Like I said, bacteria, 10 to 1 for your cells. You are more bacteria than you are cells. Okay, you guys, so that's all for today. And be sure and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that, and like this video, and we'll see you for the next video.